What's up and welcome to Versus Battle Cards. Today we have an episode that's heavily requested by my community specifically, so let's see how well you know how to pick 'em. It's gaming's greatest monkey catcher ever versus one of gaming's greatest monkeys ever. It's Spike from Ape Escape versus Diddy Kong from Donkey Kong Country. I kinda like this matchup. Instead of the characters fitting each other because of their connections, they actually fit each other because of their specific roles. It's unique. It's like asking if Spike is truly the greatest monkey catcher or if Diddy Kong will be the one that gets away. According to the Discord poll, Diddy Kong could very well be the one scratch on Spike's unmarked record. But only the research will reveal the truth, so let's dive in. Diddy Kong will have plenty more chances to catch up, but I'm not going to keep it a secret that Spike wins the Arsenal category. He's always been one of the most consistently stacked characters I've ever covered in a Versus show. So let me explain why. Spike has loads of gadgets for catching monkeys, like his time net, which can teleport them to the professor's lab, through time and space. Yeah, an instant battlefield removal as his primary weapon. He's pretty crazy. Then there's the stun club. It can damage enemies or stun monkeys. He has a monkey radar, allowing him to locate monkeys so they cannot hide from him. He has a slingshot that can fire regular, homing, and exploding pellets, a sky flyer which allows him to reach new heights, a super hoop which gives him insane speed boosts, a super speedy and remote detonated RC car, a giant boxing glove that can shatter metal crates, a water net so Diddy Kong won't be able to escape by swimming either, and a giant satellite laser which homes in and targets enemies. Yes, this is PlayStation All-Stars footage, but I promise you that Spike does use this satellite laser in canon, in the Japanese exclusive Ape Escape Million Monkeys. In that game, he also has super speedy roller skates to help with his agility, and mini floating turrets that can shoot lasers. That seems like a lot for catching monkeys, but when the main monkey Spike is trying to catch is a psychic mastermind that can travel through time and space, yeah, it makes sense. Now, Diddy Kong may not be as packed as Spike, but he's still a pretty loaded little fella. As a monkey, he's very agile. He can flip, climb trees, swing on vines, cling to opponents' faces, and he loves bananas, where he will accidentally, on purpose, toss the peels behind him when he's finished, for his opponents to slip on. He can toss wooden barrels like his big buddy DK, but he has plenty of stuff of his own too, like his peanut pop gun. He can overcharge this pop gun for a huge explosion, but it could also stun Diddy too. Then there's his double-barrel jetpack, allowing him to fly at blinding speeds. He can also create musical shockwaves by playing a guitar like he's in Sonic Underground or something, but that's about all Diddy can do. It may not be quite as much as Spike, but it has been enough to get Diddy through multiple adventures. He definitely knows what to do with the tools he has. Let's see what the YouTube predictions are thinking so far though. When we come to speed, unfortunately for Diddy Kong, it's another win for Spike. Spike is able to dodge bullets, missiles, and lasers from the weapons of Spectre's monkey minions, but he's also able to outpace the monkey minions themselves, which is saying a lot considering their reaction time is quick enough to pilot a UFO across the solar system in mere minutes. This was calculated exactly to about 33 times the speed of light. Now Diddy's pretty speedy too. He's able to react to musket fire from King K. Rool's weapons, and his barrel jetpack is able to fly him up to orbit in mere seconds, a massively hypersonic speed feat, but it's still several 100,000 times slower than anything Spike can do. Now you may be asking, shouldn't Diddy Kong be trillions of times faster than light from scaling to Mario and such? And it is a pretty common debate, but I'm on the side that disagrees with scaling the Donkey Kong Country characters to the rest of the Mario cast. For one, it's pretty clear that Donkey Kong Country is a separate continuity from the main Mario series. The Rabbids crossover and Mario Odyssey's Moon Size prove that. 2. Diddy Kong isn't one of the 7 star children in Mario lore. And 3. Diddy Kong never appears in any of Mario's main adventures, only in some rare spin-offs. It's okay though, because Diddy is still pretty strong on his own, like the time he flew around with his jetpack so hard that when he crashed into his own moon, it fell out of orbit. This feat comes out to about 7 teratons of TNT. That's, funnily enough, country level. Get it? Donkey Kong Country? However, once again, Spike kinda blows it out of the water. Now, Spike doesn't have many strength feats on his own, but with him being able to defeat Spectre and physically overpower him, he should scale to the rest of Ape Escape's cast. For example, his cousin Jimmy, who survived this continent-sized explosion on the moon. Or Dr. Tomoki, who survived the self-destruct of Spectre's space station. And considering this space station was larger than the moon itself, and was built to survive chopping the Earth in half, that explosion must have been pretty strong. Like, planet-level strong. Maybe you guys don't know how to pick them. But we're not done yet, so let's see what the Discord predictions are thinking. Finally found something that Diddy Kong wins in. Experience. Sure, Spike has gone on a few spin-off adventures outside his main quest, but Diddy has been DK's sidekick for ages, helping him out on multiple adventures, and even having some adventures of his own. This monkey is no stranger to danger. However, it's still not quite enough to help him win this last category, as Spike still takes skill and intelligence. Skill-wise, he has shown that he is a master of pretty much any weapon you put in his hands, and he's able to maneuver just about any vehicle he steps into almost instantly. He's also able to outplay these monkeys no matter what they have with them. Trapdoors, shuffling machines, mechs, jetpacks. And intelligence-wise, he's able to outwit Spectre, a psychic monkey whose mind control powers are so strong that they can control hundreds of monkeys across time and space. So, to the surprise of no one except for the few people who voted in the Discord poll, the winner of this fight is Spike. I think this might actually be the very first fight since the joke battle between Remy vs. Diva, where one fighter won every single category. It was just a complete stomp, unfortunately. Diddy had an impressive arsenal, but Spike's blew it out of the water, with one even including battlefield removal hacks. He was also hundreds of thousands of times both stronger and faster. While Diddy may have gone on more adventures than Spike, Spike has done a ton more in the few adventures he has had. Piloting a wider variety of vehicles, using a ton more different gadgets, and fighting a wider variety of enemies. This may have been an interesting matchup, but Diddy Kong just didn't have it in him. Just another monkey for Spike to check off his list. But let me know what you guys think of this outcome. Do you agree? And thank you for predicting in this episode. Be sure to predict the next one with a comment down below, a comment in my Discord server, voting in the Discord poll, or making a video prediction. Next time, we have a matchup that's been discussed by everyone, not just the Versus community. It's YouTube versus television. The internet's first viral star versus television's viral star. That's right, it's the one, the only, Fred Figglehorn versus the one and only Ernest P. Worrell.